yet grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. Going down to the sun, and in the morning we will remember them.
The 25th of April has a unique place in the hearts of all Australians and New Zealanders. It's the day that commemorates the landing at Gallipoli, the day the ANZAC legend was born. The spirit of ANZAC, with its great human qualities of courage, mateship and sacrifice, has a powerful meaning in our sense of national identity. The 100th anniversary of the landing at Gallipoli will be one of the great occasions in the history of our nation.
On the 26th of March 2015, we will embark on a 36-day cruise for this unique remembrance of the 100th anniversary of the Gallipoli landing. After Fremantle, we will sail to Albany, and from there we'll follow the voyage that nearly 30,000 ANZACs undertook. We will visit historic Keeling Island in the Indian Ocean, stopping at many ports along the way, including Cairo, where our troops assembled and trained.
By the 2nd of August 1914, Australia has undertaken to supply 20,000 men to stand behind the mother country. Within weeks, cattlemen have become cavalry.
The heartfelt commemoration of the ANZAC spirit will be a feature of the Gallipoli Cruise 2015. The finest war historians will be on board, with entertaining and informative lectures and discussions every day, and you will gain an insight into what the ANZACs endured.
Much of the national character was built in Gallipoli.
Major General Mike O'Brien is a member of the history team, which will provide the ship's travellers with all they want to know about the Gallipoli campaign.
It's the ghosts of the past. You can't help to not be moved by going into the cemeteries and to see their surroundings and the vestiges of trenches and the reminders of what went on.
They are all gone now. Now what swells with each ANZAC season is a hunger for their stories. Now we remember them not as old soldiers, but as young Australians, often from the same suburbs, streets, districts and towns that we come from.
The 100th anniversary at Gallipoli is expected to see the largest ever gathering for the dawn service at North Beach. Accommodation on and around the peninsula will be at a premium, and most people will need to travel long distances. Those attending the service will need to overnight at North Beach, leaving themselves exposed to the elements. Amenities on the peninsula are limited and the weather is unpredictable. Visitors need to be prepared for both the overnight chill and possible rain.
All the ANZAC Day ceremonies for the last 5 or 10 years have had increasing attendance, and it's very difficult for people to get to Gallipoli for the dawn service and to get suitable accommodation and an appreciation of the service. Look, an ideal solution is to be just offshore.
A very important feature of the cruise is that our guests will be able to commemorate the dawn service on board our ship, which will be located as close as possible to the shores of Gallipoli.
Our cruise guests will be in the comfort of their cabins up to within half an hour of the start of the dawn service. Our guests will be able to participate in the dawn service on the ship. For travellers who have limited mobility, the cruise is the perfect solution. Guests will visit the Gallipoli Peninsula on the 19th and 20th of April. This will allow guests to explore the beaches and heights prior to the expected arrival of large crowds. The 2-day visit is part of the cruise package, and our historians will accompany guests ashore to visit the beaches. The historic port of Fremantle will be embarkation point for the cruise and venue for the departure eve ball. First stop will be Albany, a port with an indelible link to the ANZAC story, and then past the Cocos Islands to Colombo and Egypt, where we'll absorb the majesty of Luxor on the shores of the fabled River Nile. Next stop, the intriguing Cairo. In Turkey, we'll have 3 stopovers, including, of course, the ancient city of Istanbul. Beautiful Santorini will be another stop. For each stopover, there'll be excellent day tour options. After the ANZAC Day commemoration, the cruise will visit the birthplace of democracy, Athens, the Sicilian capital, Palermo, then on to Italy, stopping at Naples, and finally the eternal city, Rome. Your cruise will finish in one of the most romantic cities of the world. This unforgettable cruising holiday will be aboard an elegant Mediterranean liner with wide open spaces, modern facilities and a variety of cafes, restaurants, bars, casino, health club and pools. The onboard entertainment will be magical, as well as all the ship's international entertainers. You will be able to enjoy nightly performances by some of Australia's greatest ever musicians. Normie Rowe, Australian icon and war veteran. Daryl Braithwaite, former lead vocalist of Sherbet, now enjoying a hugely successful solo career. Ross Wilson, renowned singer-songwriter who fronted Daddy Cool and Mondo Rock. John Williamson, the voice of the country, topping off a sensational lineup of Australian artists.
Our travel group has a long history in taking battle tours. We've been involved in taking people from around the world to locations such as the Western Front, Thailand, Vietnam, Libya, Tobruk, Kokoda, and of course Gallipoli.
So how do you ensure that you'll be aboard this once-in-a-lifetime event? You can book your cabin now by going to our website, gallipolicruise2015.com.au, where you can have a look at the range of cruise options. You can choose from luxury modern suites with balcony to our very affordable outside and inside cabins. Deposits are 10% of your total fare and are fully secured and fully refundable at any time until October 2012. Full details are on the website and in the brochure.
Our passengers will have the luxury of the cruise ship at all times. You'll have the assistance of well-trained staff, the advice of world-renowned war historians, and the enjoyment of first-class entertainment.
This cruise will give you a unique, privileged and comfortable vantage point to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the landing at Gallipoli. As well, you'll visit some of the most amazing places on Earth, all from the convenience of a luxurious international cruise ship. For more information or to take advantage of this opportunity, just go to the website gallipolicruise2015.com.au.